matchup. We got Bowser versus Bowser Jr.
Love to see it. Ask if they're good. Yep. Take it away.
Yep, we're gonna run straight into it, and Sweshi is not gonna hold back. The son trying to prove his father wrong right now by being the top dog.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely a little lore to this one for sure, just like Mario Bowser. I'm really expecting just so many up airs out of Sweshi tonight. It's just gonna get so much value taking him way up to the top.
Oh, and trying to get that side B into the up B conversion, but nothing going to convert there for Sweshi. Going to make it back safely. Now, Sweshi's doing a tremendous job so far, not forcing anything, waiting for Skies to kind of throw out an attack. If not, just try to see when he can find those openings to get in at any point in time. But, I mean, even then, both these players kind of at a stalemate right now. Nobody really want to be the first one to approach.
Yeah,
the high recovery
Sweshi's definitely not going to take it. No, good TI. He's actually going to be fishing for that forward smash at 2 frames off stage. Just going to absolutely dominate if we can land that. Oh, very patient. Waited for the spot dodge.
Getting a little bit antsy right there is Sweshi as he tries to go for the up smash, but it converts and it gets the stock. And only 12% tacked on in extra credit. This is still anybody's game to win. But right now, Sky's trying to get a little bit of damage tacked on, but we see the up air strings coming out from Sweshi, and then some, tacking on 74 in just one exchange.
Yeah, Sweshi's just doing so good off stage here. Really just completely maintaining center.
And I feel like Sweshi has a lot to prove in this event. He's really trying to make himself known. Like, I am going to be the next big thing for Philly. Philly already known for having the best Bowser Jr. in the world, at least, according to a lot of what the stats say. The Yoda cage being the best Bowser Jr. in the world by far, and, the results show for it. But Sweshi learned a lot, and ironically, Philly known for having a few Bowser Juniors, like 3 or 4 Bowser Juniors alone.
Yeah, if you don't have the matchup and experience with you, and your Bowser Jr. is still nasty, I mean, you're just good. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. And even then, Sweshi building on all this damage as he still hangs on to that second stock, as the up air is not enough to take the stock, and 81% of extra credit tacked on, and then some. Sweshi running away with this game 1.
Yeah, definitely. Just building up so much percent attack on. The 136, this really could be over at any moment.
Yes.
Great follow-up.
Gets the call-out, doesn't get the actual stage spike hitbox that he wanted, but that's going to be enough to take the stock.
That'll take it.
Body slamming his own son.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. 126. Good opening.
That's what we call tough love right now, but all that love coming out right now from Bowser Jr. for sure, showing who is the alpha of the family.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, just barely whiffing. Nice. Good mix-up on the landing.
Oh, the fake right there, using the side B and then immediately jumping, trying to force a shield, trying to see what the condition is. Tries to go for the up smash, but good awareness right there from Skies, immediately going for the grab, saving himself for the meantime. Both these players at kill percent.
Oh, not a good spot to be in.
Oh, another one. Edge guarding.
That's going to take it. Oh, wow. What an edge guard.
Covered almost every option. You couldn't recover high anymore because Bowser Jr. is waiting for you, and the cannonball already takes away, the high recovery. So you have to go low enough to be able to make it back. But even then, Sweshi literally waiting at the ledge and immediately runs off fairs and takes the stock with ease.
Yeah, Sweshi was just so in control. It was a tight one. It was a tight one, though. Next one could be anybody's. Ooh, character switch to Larry. Interesting. This definitely changes a lot.
What do you play before?
Bowser Jr. I'm just joking.
Oh, he was no, I know. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that interaction was, but we'll take it. But I feel like he doesn't actually use Bowser Jr. He uses Iggy. So
maybe it was just for lore game 1.
Probably was. Even then, this is still a Koopaling. This is still one of Bowser's children, technically speaking. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But either way,
the Chronos gamut right now.
All right.
Wow. Oh,
Both
barely
these-
sneaking out of it.
Both of these players are fishing for the strong attacks, and even then, Bowser living off, but not for too much longer, as that forward
There we
throw
go.
is not enough, but the forward smash will be.
Yeah, the hitbox on that thing is crazy. There's just so many sneaky moves from that character.
This is the problem with Bowser, really, He's just that big of a character, that heavy of a character, that a lot of things that you wouldn't really be seeing much happen to other characters against a character like Bowser Jr., because Bowser Jr. doesn't really have any true combos that we're witnessing right now. But Bowser, being the big body and heavy character that he is, he's just susceptible to getting hit by a lot of things, and that's where you see that 90% damage tacked on in extra credit.
Definitely. Well said. I think that's really, really decisive in this matchup, and why I think Bowser Jr. is a pretty solid choice against Bowser.
All right. But in a blink of an eye, all that damage has been racked back up, and now Sky's brought this back to his favor.
Nice, very aggressive off stage.
Ooh, and trying to cover that low option right there is Sweshi, but not enough to take the stock yet. Both these players hanging on for dear life. The up tilt, not enough to take it yet.
That up tilt's so scary.
It is.
Standing there. Okay. We're playing neutral.
Yeah, he's dead.
Goodbye. Good night.
Sweshi just pushing his chair back a little bit, as you see from the player cam, just trying to adjust himself accordingly, trying to see if something can change now. All the momentum has rided back in favor of Skies, and now the up throw into up air is going to tack on 31% of extra credit.
Definitely. Yeah, Skies is so patient, and anytime Sweshi whiffs that forward smash, it's a great move, but when you whiff it, you're so susceptible getting a punish.
Oh, but just too low is Skies as he loses his second stock. I wouldn't call that much of an SD, because I feel like, Sweshi was doing a good job with the coverage. Definitely. But even then, can't get comfortable if you're either of these players right now. Bowser lives for a pretty long time, but also Bowser Jr., as we've been seeing Sweshi do, tacking on that damage pretty easily.
Yeah, and he can kill early. He's not, he's not the weakest character in the game.
Right.
That forward throw will surprise you. The jab will surprise you. He's just got so many crazy moves.
And not converting as he goes for the backer. That could have been the stock, but a few pixels, a few hairs saving Sweshi in that scenario. Is he going to he didn't land on the plat, so he's safe. Yeah, if he landed on the platform, that was the stock.
Yeah, Sweshi's in this by the skin of his teeth right now.
And Sweshi, maintaining that stage control in the meantime, having that center stage, but holding on to shield for too long could be the difference maker, as I feel like that's what Bowser wants to do. He just wants you to shield, so he can just instantly command grab you. If not, just break your shield.
There's just so much pressure this character can put out.
Too much overcommitments right now. A lot of forward smashes and smash attacks coming out from both these players. The fair, not enough to take the stock. I thought that was it for sure.
Just barely. Sweshi has been granted a second life so many times. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh, the panic option. You roll in.
Yeah, that was definitely the tournament roll. Maybe a little nervous, getting so far. But yeah, Skies were just so prepared for that.
And that's just the problem, with a character like Bowser. Bowser runs really fast too. So you see a Bowser charging at you, and then immediately stops. Like, what are you gonna do? Let me just roll to be safe. And you realize that was probably the worst option you could have done. In that case, the up tilt comes out and kind of just gives a game to Skies. As we're here in 1-1, we're not gonna see a change of stage or anything, but we are going to see a change of a Koopaling in Roy.
Yeah, this is a huge switch up.
I feel like it's each Koopaling is a power up for Sweshi in some way, shape, or form. But
there's a little personality in each one. It's so low, it's just crazy.
And he goes for the high forward smash as pays off, killing Bowser at 84%.
What a forward smash! It goes below stage, two frame. It washes through dishes, it breaks shields.
Wow, just so much coverage too coming out from Sweshi, tacking on 74% and the second stock with ease. But now Skies has the ball in his court. He had the stage control and lost it, and dies for it.
Once again, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Skies is just playing super patient. Sometimes it's really working out for him, but sometimes, when you're off stage against that forward smash, it really does not pay off.
Now Skies in a big deficit right now that he's facing. 126% only dealt with 3 stocks to work with on for Sweshi. And now up air, not going to get much else out of it, but 30% and then some. Sweshi looking really dominant this game 3.
Sweshi's going to lose for sure. Barely living. 150 though, anything's going to kill at this point. Nice deck.
All right,
staying
there.
alive.
Nothing going in Sky's way so far until he gets the side B. That's going to be enough to take the stock.
All right, 3 to go.
Now, even though we're looking at a Bowser on their last stock, Bowser kills. I can't even say fairly early. This character just kills. But
yeah, this character kills.
You know, even then, you know, you can't count on this character because at any point in time, he could just take your stock with these, especially if he's able to get that shield break. But we haven't really been seeing much Bowser bombs come out, that down B option. So, you know, I feel like Sky's just saving that for a real crucial moment. And I feel like that crucial moment can happen at almost any time in this game.
The rainy day mix-up.
Yeah. Unless
Absolutely.
Sweshi just takes the stock now.
Yeah, I think Skies has definitely figured out that Sweshi really likes to...
No, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter, man. All you got to do is parry.
It's that simple.
More often than not, a parry does give you some benefit. You know, a lot of times people complain parry isn't a good option. Parrying sucks. It's not as good as people make it out to be. No. In a lot of cases, such as those, that could just parrying one move and immediately smash attacking, that's the game.
Yeah, that's curtains. Yeah, parrying, I could concede it's overrated, but I mean it definitely is good to do. Like, why not? Why not go for it? Of course.
If the option is there, if you have the reaction time for it, why not? You know.
Yeah.
And if you get punished for it, it's not going to be as brutal. You know, more often than not, you're parrying an option that can, like, literally put you in a combo situation. If not, it could be a kill option that your opponent is doing. So, you know, parrying and then trying to get a good punish off it, which we saw Sweshi do, you know, it pays off. And it gave him that game 3. And now we're in a game 4 scenario where it's literally do or die right now for Skies. He has to win this game. And he's going to stick it out with the Bowser.
Makes sense. I mean, these games have been close. I think that one was definitely a bit of a runaway train for Skies, but I don't think we're done on this character play yet. So actually, so far, I believe it's one neutral first interaction every game so far.
Yeah. And I mean, you see right there, already tacking on damage. We're not going to be seeing the Roy. We're not seeing the Iggy. We're not seeing Bowser Jr. We're seeing Wendy on lock right now. The only girl of the family. Well, I don't even know they're a family. I don't understand what the Koopas are.
Yeah, there's definitely some like weird stuff going on there that I don't want to try and uncover.
Hey man, I mean, I played Mario Party 5, and when Koopa Kid was the thing, and I just see, if you played the story mode of it, you just see one Koopa Kid, and they just randomly start shaking, and he just merges to 3. Like,
that's weird. I don't want to know any more about that.
I don't know. It's a weird concept how these characters are made or created. But,
sort of meiosis going on.
Yeah, it's a weird meiosis. I don't know. I was never good at biology or any of that stuff. I'm not good with the science stuff, but I am good with the Smash commentary stuff, and I know that's a stock right there.
Yes, sir. Beautiful conversion off of your own daughter's Koopa.
Oh, there you go. All it takes is one up throw grab to really, you know, just get something going in your favor. That down air is going to be enough to take the stock. And that's a really risky option if you're a Bowser player, you know. When you use that down air, it's kind of like a get off me tool. But, like, in that situation, Sweshi was nowhere near him, but he was still able to convert it. Imagine if he wasn't, though, he was going to get punished pretty hard.
Yeah, it's definitely it's an all or nothing kind of move. There it is again. There we go. Yeah, I have not been seeing enough up B out of shields for my liking in the Bowser matchup.
Yeah, ironically not, but, you know, Sweshi's also been doing a really tremendous job with his spacing.
Definitely.
That it's like, if I up B out of shield, it's kind of like, oh, no jump.
Unfortunate.
And now the lead in favor of Skies.
Yeah, Junior surprisingly got a lot of safe moves, or at least, if spaced correctly, it can be played in a safe kind of way.
Again, all these players right now, you know, it may not seem like much, you know, like it's just a college tournament. No, this is worth something for the Smash World Tour. This is 20%, 20 points, or, you know, you're getting a few points towards the Smash World Tour, which is always important.
Yeah, that's
if you're really trying to commit to this game, and, you know, all these players just trying to prove something right now as they want to put themselves on the board, and this could be a huge game changer for all these players.
So patient.
Going deep for it is Sweshi, not going to get the stock, but at this point in time, you're down. You want to go for something to at least try to even things back out.
Very, very good. Very patient from Skies.
Wow.
Crazy that that didn't hit. We're going to need a replay.
No, yeah, the side B has a bit of armor. I don't know how much armor or how it works, but I do know that it doesn't even matter. We're going to Game 5, Skies, Sweshi. We are going to see the battle of the father and son, or
Another
daughter.
Game 5.
We're in a Game 5 scenario. That's all I know.
Game 5 has been coming out tonight. I'm glad. I'm glad there hasn't been any real runaways. It's been neck and neck. Seeing any left field stage picks
I
here?
would not like. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I would not be a fan of the Smashville choice
Me neither.
because Bowser, you have nowhere to run. Bowser kills you instantly because Smashville is the smallest stage in the league out of all the legal stages that are in the Smash. So yeah, Sweshi really has to think this through. He can't overcommit. He can't really force himself. They're looking at the stage list now to see to get a better understanding of what there is, what there isn't. But
this is just collision stages, right?
I think so. I believe it's all collision rule set.
All right, for sure.
But rather play it safe than sorry. Philly does have a different rule set than Jersey, so it's understandable that they're trying to, they want to make sure they ban the right stages. And Town and City is a stage, a favorable stage for both these players. Yeah.
Good to see. Good to see. Ooh, Iggy. Very smart. This is actually a much better matchup than Rush.
As history tells, I mean, I think Iggy lost. Oh no, this is Iggy.
Yeah, this is Iggy.
This is Iggy.
We've seen what?
seen
Junior,
5.
Larry, Roy,
Wendy, and now Iggy. And now this is the deciding factor. The 5th Koopaling. I'm mad he didn't go Morton. That's actually what I'm mad about. I think Morton's the coolest one.
Morton fans are definitely not happy about this.
I guess it's more like a respect to Yoda Cage. Yoda Cage is a Morton player. So, out of respect to Yoda Cage, we're not going to see the Morton coming out. But we are going to see a pretty even game so far in this Game 5. Both these players, phenomenal right now, doing a tremendous job. Sweshi has no fear whatsoever to just go off stage like that.
That was raw. Very, very ambitious. Ooh, and it's going to cost. It's going to cost a lot.
All right. Iggy getting a little bit crazy on us, but still taking on damage.
Take 20.
Good tech. Yeah. I feel like that's in these kind of situations, it's kind of like, it's really important to know how to tech, but in some instances, I feel like not teching is the best option. And when you don't tech, your opponent's just like, oh, you should have teched that. Why didn't you tech that? At least I know for next time, to be a little bit more weary. But, Sweshi has a lot of work to do if he wants to bring this back. Does use the up B as an option to ledge trap, but nothing comes of it. Gonna get punished as he goes for a raw forward smash. Definitely.
Oh, yep. We saw that one coming. That up tilt, you definitely have to time it correctly, because if you don't get it off at the right moment, you'll get hit by the card.
Another up tilt coming out, and the stage pick that was Sweshi's is backfiring on him as he sits with 125. That may actually is a stock. Okay, I was
that was crazy. I didn't think it was going to kill either.
Well, we're almost looking at a max rate Bowser with 3 stocks, so I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I am slightly surprised. I feel like that could have been DI'd a little bit better, but now Sweshi paying the price as the stage pick is going nowhere in his favor.
Yep. Definitely. I think right now this is just obviously Sky's game to lose. Sweshi's going to have to make something crazy happen.
Wow. Yeah, Sweshi is just like laying back. He's kind of over at this point. Yep.
Oh! Take a page out of Melee's book and respect your elders.
Yeah, Sweshi just kind of, he got upset after a few interactions there. Tried to use that side B, but you saw the Nair coming out 2 or 3 times. Like that, yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Just popped him up, and then again popped him up. I think he did it no, he didn't do it one more time, but he did it twice. And that you just saw Sweshi from the player cam. Just
not terribly excited. Not terribly excited about that one.
Yeah, unfortunate for Sweshi, but a phenomenal performance nonetheless. He gets 5th place.
Yeah.
We still got to, technically, he was the true Philly player. So, good stuff to him. Yeah, but, guys, as much as we want to continue getting into the action. We got a few ads to run for you guys.
We got to pay the bills.
Yep. And guys, if you guys are watching this, thanks for the sponsor, guys. Future First Gaming's $150 pop for the Future First Gaming, FFG. You know, they're giving in the $150 pop bonus.
Thank you so much. Huge
Thanks.
shout out to them.
Huge shout outs.
Guys like them that just make this whole thing run. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Start the battle.
All right. Beautiful.
Yep, and shout outs to the Collision crew for giving us this very special event. TCNJ has been hosting this event for years. You know, they decided to collab with the Collision crew. So guys, if you're watching and you haven't done so yet, follow, subscribe, support. We got the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, Twitter, Instagram as well. I mean, we don't really see much Instagram, you know, but, you know, Collision Smash has the Instagram channel as well. So if you haven't done so yet and you have the time in your hands, please follow, subscribe, like, all that good stuff and more.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Collision's been such a huge help tonight, so definitely check them out. They're a great channel.
Yeah, and if you guys are psyched about more things to come for Collision, we also have Supernova, which is the NJIT event, another college event happening in a collaboration with Collision. So, you know, we're going to be seeing them do more stuff in May 14th, 2022. If you haven't registered yet, please do so for that. And also, guys, Rise and Grind happening in Waco, Texas, August 19th through the 21st. It is an event hosted by Cag and Grayola. If you haven't done so yet, and you love those guys because Cag is one of the best TOs to do it. Grayola is a phenomenal person, amazing TO, amazing caster, all the good stuff. They have a very special event happening, and it is called Rise and Grind happening in Waco, Texas. If you haven't done so yet, register for that event. And last but certainly not least, if you have nothing to do next week, next Saturday, we have the Xenosaga number 41. If you want to play with the big boys in New York, feel free to drop by. They have a lot of things going on that day. We're going to get some of the best talents to do it, and it's an event you don't want to miss.
Definitely. Yeah, more Smash goodness. All right, and for more Collision, we do have Warped Collision Series monthly. You can register on Smash G, of course. If you like Collision, you're rocking with them. Come check this out, June 4th. Rathway, New Jersey. You know, be there, be square. What else can you say?
That is 5 minutes away from the Fusion venue. So if you know where the Fusion venue is, if you chill out there, which a lot of players do chill out at Fusion, there's no reason why you shouldn't come out to the Warped event, which is a monthly. It's going to be one of the first. Well, it is the very first one, but out of many that are to come in the future. So, you know, guys, register.
Yes, sir.
And with that being said, we are going to go to a quick 5-minute ad break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot more Smash action for you. We are getting ready to go into the top 4 of things real soon. So get your water, bathroom break, whatever you got to do.
Do what we got to do.
Stay tuned.
Make sure you get back in time.